That doesn't change the fact that back then Kris destroyed his marriage for this.
I wonder how like that kind of played out. Like one day it was, hey baby, I want to do something a little different, a little odd. I want you to crack me. Huh? She probably went along with it. Cracked him. And then boom, now your husband, he want to be a girl. Now your boyfriend, he want to be a girl. Now your baby daddy, he want to be a girl. Fuck. You thought you got one of Mr. Beast's friends and you was set for life. You f***ed off your shit. Kris Tyson has completely lost everything. Kris Tyson is a part of the Mr. Beast verse. So Kris Tyson ended up turning into Christina Tyson. Y'all know which one I'm talking about, bro. Haven't seen them in Mr. Beast videos anymore. I don't know if Mr. Beast is still, you know, giving them some bread, but I'm not gonna lie, for a moment they were radioactive because I heard they were talking to little ones. Yeah. This video is by WestJet if you guys want to lock in with him.
Massive day for the unemployed. Whatever happened to Kris Tyson? Since the whole Shadbad debacle, it's been pretty much radio silent. Until in late 2025, Neon apparently saw Kris working in a movie theater.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi!
Hello. You don't play for Mr. Beast?
That is... No, that's not Mr. Beast.
That's him.
No way. For real?
No, Mr. Beast ain't holding him down or holding her down. That's crazy. Mr. Beast, the least you could do is make sure your friend isn't living like this.
Which brings us to our question. Whatever happened to Kris Tyson?
Why Kris Tyson will soon be a nightmare for Mr. Beast, and the response was overwhelmingly negative.
Absolute psychopathic behavior, bro. Have some shame and decency before you fucking put out a video like this.
Sunny V2 was vindicated. I think he knew.
Kris did make these bizarre jokes about Jimmy being female, making him incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh my god, Jimmy, look, they drew you. Jimmy, they drew you so well.
Brother,
That's just the tip of the iceberg for Kris Tyson.
I started taking HRT and like I was amazed. Like after 2-3 weeks, I just started having a mental clarity.
Clarity so powerful it transferred to Kris's kid. Mad weird.
instead of focusing on why Sonny made the video, people focused on his comments about Kris's personal choices.
I feel like the implication of that sentence is go back. Actually, don't explore what makes you happy. Don't do what you want to do.
I still remember when someone said this dude would hide a bite in a zombie apocalypse, and it still rings true to today. This is getting absurd. Kris isn't my nightmare, he's my friend. Things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off.
Extremely transphobic and disgusting.
People were pushing this transphobia thing on Sunny V2 very hard back in the day. That doesn't change the fact that back then Kris destroyed his marriage for this.
Wasn't one of our 52 genders.
There's also this YouTube channel people are speculating is Kris Tyson, which says this isn't a real account to Ava Kris Tyson. It's weird for an account that is not Kris Tyson posting about, you know, Kris's son.
We're trans girls. We be yapping.
Yo, trans girls be yapping?
That's not a trans girl thing.
What the f? And then Kris went to hang out with like Bo Blacks or something.
Also, make sure you guys like the video. This helps me out a lot. But I appreciate all of you guys, and let's get back into the video.
I didn't even realize Kris said this, but this is more dog whistling that somehow trans and GNC folks aren't safe around kids. Tucker begs me to come back when I leave for like 2 days to film. He is so loved and happy. I still think putting your male child in heels is abusive, though. I mean, this case is so cut and dry today, but...
Yeah, you're like, that shouldn't be a thing. Why did you even buy them heels? I feel like as someone is growing up, like kids, you should probably assume that they're gonna grow up heterosexual. Is that crazy? Like, is that a crazy take? I don't think that's a crazy take. I think that's just very like, you should assume that they're gonna do what the majority, you know, is doing. So why put heels on them? And then you have to think to yourself, okay, it's probably not super likely that they come out not heterosexual, right? Okay, cool. What's the odds that you turn out to not be heterosexual after having a kid and then your kid come out not heterosexual? the odds, you know, the odds dip a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then that means that there's a high chance that you push them to not be heterosexual. Am I saying too much? Is this crazy? I don't think this is. I don't think that's a crazy take. I think that's pretty like straightforward. Like you shouldn't put heels on your son.
But I still remember it was a good week before people like Ludwig and even Critical said anything about Kris, or Ava Kris Tyson, if you will.
Would only get worse as more evidence of Ava talking inappropriately with minors came out, which turned some people's attention away from Ava and towards Mr. Beast. The controversy was massive.
What is Unk even posting now?
Saying that her past tweets and actions were just edgy jokes and that she had decided to step away from the Mr. Beast company for good.
And then I remember Mr. Beast hired independent investigators to look at his company, and they apparently found no wrongdoing.
And the results of this investigation alleged that there was nothing.
Y'all chill out. The people that I hired to look into my own company, they gonna figure it out, bro. I hired myself.
Nothing wrong happening at the company.
The concept of investigating yourself to me sounds flawed, but I digress.
Which got Mr. Beast a ton of backlash for obvious reasons.
No way! The guys you paid found you innocent.
While Mr. Beast did remove Ava from his channel once the controversy went public, many people started believing that
Mr. Beast probably planned this shit, bro. Mr. Beast probably put this shit in motion. It was probably the investigators that put all this shit out. The investigators put all this shit out so he could get this motherfucker off his channel.
Mr. Beast would do anything to protect his own image, which he did.
To be honest, I didn't really think too much of it because we just had like a lot of anime posters and things up, and it was an animated character.
In my opinion, this was one of the most damning things about the whole Mr. Beast case. They had this freaky poster in their room, and
This nigga looking right at him. Yo, who took this screenshot? Cause y'all took a long time to find like Mr. Beast looking right at that shit. This is old Mr. Beast too. He young as shit. And then you got this dude. He's not even looking at this. He's looking at something like way off into the distance over here somewhere. And you got it making it look like he looking at it too. Everybody looking at the poster. Type shit.
Beast himself was even looking at it. Now I'm questioning my own eyes because some people are saying this is not Kris.
Why is he? Why is he working at it?
That's not Kris.
It's not. It is not.
Having a photo like that in your house is still effing weird.
Okay, pause. Why does this YouTube narrator guy sound like Tony Soprano?
Another member of Ava's Discord server came forward with new allegations against her and Mr. Beast.
Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old.
With more evidence coming.
My kid can't have no Discord, bro. Discord is like too crazy. Discord is like Telegram. Discord for kids is really like Telegram. Like your kid should not have a Discord. What the fuck you doing on Discord? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you have a Discord for? You feel me? Type shit.
Out, Ava's reputation was slowly disintegrating one leaked chat at a time. The release of these chat logs were controversial as Nathan's character came into question, with people alleging that many of his claims were false. Regardless, the chat logs were real, as were the many inappropriate things Ava shared with minors on there.
No, we straight up had the Epstein files before the Epstein files.
But when it comes to Sunny V2, many people agree that he was right about Mr. Beast.
While in retrospect, Sunny was right, let's not go ahead and pretend he had the goyball palantir and he was this all-seeing deity that knew what was going on.
The Kris Tyson situation could become a complete disaster for Mr. Beast's brand. Kris began to display increasingly feminine traits, making tweets such as "I finally got my nails done at a nail tech." His Twitter photos kept insinuating that Kris was becoming more feminine, with this same kind of look showing up in his Mr. Beast appearances.
This next part's funny, so brace yourselves.
Damn, bro. I wonder what his wife had going on, or his baby mother. I wonder how like that kind of played out. Like one day it was, "Hey baby, I want to do something a little different, a little odd. You know what I'm saying? I want you to crack me." Huh? What? She probably went along with it. Dang, cracked him. Put on the strap. Cracked him. And then boom. Now this nigga putting acrylics on his nails and shit. His nails all pointy and shit like a vampire. And then boom. Now your husband, he wanna be a girl. Now your boyfriend, he wanna be a girl. Now your baby daddy, he wanna be a girl. Fuck. You thought you got one of Mr. Beast's friends and you was set for life. You fucked off your shit. You know how that has to feel? That's kind of like dating a girl. You being in a long relationship with a girl, and then her getting out of the relationship with you and realizing that she likes women. Yeah. She's like, I'm actually a lesbian. What do you mean by that? How did I make you a lesbian? That's what you got to think to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
While others even made the claim that Carl had turned him gay.
It was all Carl's fault. He turned him gay. You know what? Maybe he did have the goy ball after all.
Fans also noticed that he'd removed his wedding ring, with the ring's absence correlating perfectly with the very first post in which he'd painted his nail.
His wife is based. She's like, I wanted a husband. I'm out. Or, was based because they're divorced.
Kris went from lighting campfires and raising a family with his beautiful wife to now trying to be a wife with his man buns.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice this, but look at the body language, it's brutal. And I'm not making this video out of hatred. I have no ill will towards Kris Tyson or anything of that sort. In fact, I more so feel pity, mostly for Kris Tyson's son though.
There goes a father figure the kid won't ever be able to look up to. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Weak man times.
Joe Rogan.
No, my camera's too high.
82,000 likes, insanity.
I know I'm going to be a great parent, and so is every other person who puts the love of their child before everything. I made this decision because I wanted to show up as my best and happiest self for him. In a way, this was for Tucker.
See, that'd be a lot easier to believe if we didn't already know that Kris was a addicted freak.
It's never too late to start being yourself, which received praise from Mr. Beast.
I didn't know even YouTube chimed into this.
Kris likely believes that people will slowly adapt to his new appearance over time, but is this really going to happen?
No.
Everyone has changed their perception about Jimmy.
And it's just my clickbait video calling him broke.
Sunny V2 was, in fact, right about Mr. Beast.
That was like bone chilling cold, dude.
This was the solution Sunny provided Jimmy for the Ava issue.
The only clean solution, should things go south, might be for Kris to resign himself, and even then rumors and bad press will be unavoidable.
Which is quite scary in how close to reality Sunny's prediction hit.
Even though Sunny never dove into the weird stuff, it's no denying that his video did sort of age like fine wine.
So Mr. Beast's friend, he's been caught talking to kids, trying to children.
Oh my
surprise,
goodness.
Surprise. Didn't see that one coming.
He didn't see this one coming either. Looking at the Kris Tyson channel, it's a sad sight. The dislikes are insane, and all the comments are very sad. Wake up, bro. Wake the f up. I was cool at some point, Kris. Damn, bro, you really did f up. All we can do is pray for him.
Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh.
It's honestly not very funny. It's actually pretty sad. He's essentially a cautionary tale in what happens if you goon too close to the sun.
This is kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really get it. I guess, like, it's like gender affirming. Like, it's just who you are. Like, hey, bro, my camera overheated. I don't want to hear nothing. Bro. Yes, I'm doing big. I'm gonna do big screen, no camera overheated, bro. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I digress. Yeah, bro, like I don't really get it because you gonna go from being a dude, like okay, if you like men, okay, start dating men. You feel me? Like, but you're gonna go from being a dude, a married dude with a kid, to being a chopped woman. A rich dude with the kid. Like, even if you divorced your wife and then decided to, like, on the low, be, like, you like dudes. Okay. Cool. You gonna F off your bread and butter, though? Like, nothing could really make me F off my bread and butter, bro. not even my identity. I'm actually really Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, I'm the real Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, okay? I'm not gonna tell y'all niggas that shit because I'm not gonna fuck up my bread and butter. You feel me? Like, you could have did that shit on the low ski, bro, and got divorced and went on, lived your life, kept being in the videos. But you wanted to be a chopped woman. Type shit. Okay, maybe I said too much, bro. Maybe I'm tweaking.
So stole the thumbnail idea from this dude, but hey, that's how mafia works.
You ripped apart your family and took a father figure away from your son just so you could paint your nails and act zesty. Pathetic. He will get torn apart at school, won't want to have friends around his house. A life full of difference and being alone.
Oh no, the latest short on that Kris Tyson channel is playing a Roblox. If you're playing Roblox above the age of 18, newsflash.
So during all that, even when I was like rotting in bed for like the first 6 months of my transition, the literal only time I'd leave my house was to go film, and I'd immediately go right back.
So Tucker, 10 years down the road, when you're 9.5 years old and watching this, what do you want him to know?
I was cool at some point.
It's like that meme, what did it cost? Everything. All of Kris's friends are gone. Career is absolutely obliterated. Reputation is in the absolute toilet, and the family is gone as well. Kris's TikTok hasn't been active since 2022. However, this apparent fan account was posted until 24. And while I can't conclusively say that is Kris Tyson, like, who would make a fan account of this? From being a star at Mr. Beast to working in the movie theater, I guess this is just the legacy of Kris Tyson. Subscribe to my channel if you missed the old Kris.
That was cool.
Yeah, bro. Like, if he wanted to be homosexual, but I guess that's just isn't who he was. You know what I'm saying? You could have probably waited a little longer and got richer, you know, like Kris Jenner. Could have got a little more bread first, you know, locked in a little bit, maybe even had a couple of kids. You feel me? And then, you know, do your thing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You should have gave it a little more time. You should have made sure you were financially stable, like, for the rest of your life before you did that. Which I don't know if you're not. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Beast, I'm convinced Mr. Beast, he gotta be like a billionaire or something. I don't know. If you felt like that's who you was and you needed to do it, so be it. Do that shit. I'm just saying, you probably should have stacked up some more bread before you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, mathematically speaking, you probably could have handled this shit a little better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, the whole that came out with the kids, all that ish, if he didn't come out and be like, I'm actually a woman, he might not have not gotten away with it. He might have been in jail. You know what I'm saying? They might have locked him up. You feel me? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.